Hello everyone, it is me, Artie, the one and only owner of this amazing internet clubhouse where anyone and everyone can join as long as they want to. And if they don't want to, or they don't like it, they can leave whenever they want. No one's forcing you. There are no chains that bind thy soul, you silly billies. Hold up, I gotta go blow my nose. Okay. Booger free. Awesome. Shimmy shimmy shimmy. Cinematics. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is by any measure a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Guardian's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Zenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safe of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fulmus is to be the stage of the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have the unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of Castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the enclave. Even if every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibun, on the other hand, would require only a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable in the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before, and I won't be alone, will I, Kaido? Dun 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 dun! You can count on me, cause I'm dependable. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I would accompany you in these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumptions. By your leave, Master Alphinaud and I shall be about our task. Come here, Spunky. Who's your good yogi? Who's your good yogi? Who's your good yogi? Who's your big stinky? Who's my big stinky? You're my big stinky. I love you. You're so soft. You're so soft. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may have some convincing. Who's your good doggy? 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 Good doggy. Okay, wanna go on the bed? Go on the bed. He goes on the bed. Shoo-doo! Oops. Boop. There we go. Calibration complete. Dun, 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 dun. Shoo-doo-doo-doo. Do. Zoro, no. No, Zorbos. Huh. Wait a minute, I can fly. Whee! Whee! God, I'm gonna miss doing this. It's freedom to the max, being able to fly in a game like this and just go to where you need to, like, no problem. Cinematics. Oh, it's a buff emo. Now there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of the bile-age rats such as we? If you come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. So we have sworn no oath to you and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us on all of this? Profit? You must always think in such short-sighted terms. Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, our sale is peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Dun dun dun. Calm yourself, Mistress Alice. We did not come here to demoralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to the records recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many at last will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy, and would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in the need of new recruits? Dun dun dun. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garlean's hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands up on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Doo-doo-doo. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. We will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessels I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below, but when you load her up, the conscripts and the waterlines rises. Those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hall of checks for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ahanashi. Hanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. Dun 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 dun. Dude, I can't wait until Black Myth Wukong is like release solid copy. I'm gonna get that game when it comes out. I have a backlog of games, but I feel like it's a good thing since the games are since AAA gaming industry is facing the whole wokeness. It's just like, maybe because of this they'll just keep releasing flop after flop, or they won't be releasing anything and they'll be taking their time to release really good games, which gives me time to catch up with all the stuff. Okay, hold up. There we go. Chocobo! I have a question. Is there only mount per PvP lobby? Oh, I can swim. Wee. Oh man, wee! I forgot I could swim. Swim. Do. Do. Report to Ahanashi. Okay, so he's probably on the ship. Yep. Yeah. Quest complete. I am Artie, the video game masters in training. I'm the shipwright, eh? Apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that won't need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. On the port side, near the bar, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in the gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I am happy to report no visible cracks or holes in my section of the hull. Yo, Lord Hien! The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Ha! 'Tis quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are a Doma? You are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fair is Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack. Captain, we found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you a story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life, if he so chooses. I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswore all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. Bum bum bum. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot, but he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Yanzi or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Ahanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Nice, we did it. Do I get dies as reward? Do 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 do. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes. Da 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 da. It seems Yugiri and Alphinaud completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will leave the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange, and I pray to the Kami these precautions were unnecessary. Complete! Shibidoo! The primary agreement. Hien is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. Accept. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see that they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank not far from the castrum. Okay, cool. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Shibidi do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shimon do 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 do. Your party is assembled then. Yep. Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust, lest there be any confusion. Though the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange, that and whatever else Asahi has planned. Asahi? But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Nice. Your ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Yeah. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Whoa. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Ooh. Oh, cinematics. Oh.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Oh, she's evil again.
Well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Oh, are we gonna fight?
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Oh, she's evil again.
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Whoa. Oh, it's a bunch of ether. They're summoning an icon. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Get ready.
What has you done?
Summoning an icon, bro.
This is a summoning.
just turn herself into an icon?
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Whoa.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
Dun 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 dun!
As you command.
Oh no!
My lord, you must fall back!
You
Dude,
asked
dude.
me to run? Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours.
Do-do-do-do-do.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
My lord,
Oh.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
Oh.
But I have become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night.
Oh.
What power can compare to such celestial majesty? I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Oh. She's evil.
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorman. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Nice. Oh. Castrum Volma is now accessible. The duty finder has been updated with a regular duty. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Shizo. Okay. Average wait time less than 5 minutes. It's a 2 tanks, 2 heals. Okay. Do 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 do. Shoo-a-doo-a-doo-a-doo-a-doo-a-doo. Shoo-a-doo-a-doo. Shoo-a-doo-a-doo-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh. I didn't expect it to turn into this. Actually, makes sense. It makes sense. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Looks like I'm just waiting for it to find a party. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Of the 21 parties currently recruiting, all match your search conditions. Oh man. This, I forgot about this. The feeling of waiting in anticipation to find a party, to defeat a boss, to move forward in the game. Being a complete solo player and relying on the kindness of others. It's like some kind of movie or something. Oh, repair gear. Dude. Oh, I forget that you need to repair your gear after after certain things. Oh, I want to. I wonder how long it's going to take to form a party. I want to beat this boss. I remember how to play. Oh man, it's taking a while. It's taking a while. do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, find a party. Find a party. Yo, come on. Do 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 do. Oh, it still hasn't found anybody. I'm dead. Oh, commence. Yeah, boy. Already, boy. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm ready. We can do this, jabronis. We've been training for this. Whoa, she's got a big old pipe. Whoosh.
It's going to be a long. Your end is near.
Oops. Do-do-do-do.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
Uh-oh. Come forth, shades of the dead, curse my name, strike my body, fill my soul with... Do. So... Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
In darkness begins the spider. I rise anew. The useless night, I shall prevail.
Whoa. Oh, I died. Go.
Useless night, I shall prevail. Your end is near.
Oh, I died again. Dun. Whoa, this is a hard boss. Uh-oh.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Dun. Oh, she's so close to. Dun.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh no. Don't. Damn. Okay. Oh, when the room switch between black and white. Oh, or you get a doom. Okay, I didn't know that. I knew there was something I was missing, but I was just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Your end is near.
Let's see. Go. Okay. Made it to this point. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun.
Darkness believes that finally
Do 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 do.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
There we go. Oh shit! I didn't see it. choo choo.
Accused with night, I shall prevail.
There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this, I think. Yes, I live. Nice.
I'll grind you under my feet. I'll grind you under my feet.
Oh, we did it! Yeah, we did it! Thrill Seeker! We got a trophy! We got a trophy! Oh, her hair is pure white now. Oh. Oh. Da 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 da. Gunbreaker. Oh! Oh my god, what? He killed her? What? What the hell?
You really must learn to finish the job.
What the
It is
hell?
true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
Oh.
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer.
Dun dun
Will
dun.
you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
This guy's crazy. Dun, 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 dun.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh man, this guy's playing a psychological game.
But I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Oh, wow. Can I punch him? Boom! He's crazy.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
No one alive loves him more than I!
What the hell? Oh, he's Quay Quay.
This harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Damn. Oh.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh. Oh, she killed him.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives.
Dun 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 dun. She wasn't a bad person. She
like
was
you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Whoa.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
Oh. Dun 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 dun. I'm like, oi! Sound effect he makes. Dude. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
What's the matter? The Witch of Dorma will soon be dead.
Oh. Go set warn you.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world.
Dun 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 dun.
I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Dun 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 dun. She died. Oh. dun, dun.
Lord Xenos.
Flashback. A premonition. Oh, vision.
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Dun.
Asai, you were born of Doma. Yes.
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
Dun.
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps.
Oh.
Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so.
Oh.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
Dun.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
Oh.
But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell.
Dun.
The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent.
Oh.
I will not fail you, my lord.
Oh.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Damn. And he's dead.
You have prevailed, I see.
She is gone.
Don't.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Dun dun dun.
Lord Hien!
Oh.
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Undone.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
And how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo.
Or did he?
I saw his body with my own eyes.
Or did he?
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless.
Oh.
Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Oh.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pybus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Impostor or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Oh. I believe in you.
Tis not for me to stop you, but I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Dun dun dun.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I knew Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gokusetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet awaits on the riverbanks for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the enclave together. 'Twould be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Do 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 do. Whoa. Oh. Dun.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Dun dun dun. Oh. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Oh. Oh. Wow. Do 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 do.
Ah, there you are.
Dun 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 dun. Oh. Oh.
Gosetsu, your hair. My friend, what have you done?
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord.
Oh.
Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
Oh.
All of them?
Safe travels. Pilgrimage.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Oh.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphinaud, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
Oh.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
Oh.
You have earned it 1,000 times over.
Oh.
Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
Oh.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
We did it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
And with that, I take my leave.
Oh. Dun 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 dun. Ah, Gosetsu, fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray, join us in Kinkan. I would thank you properly. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day we will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Thank you! Bow. Yeah. At least you think I complacent. I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon, that Xenos lives in a source of grave concern. Mayhap the gravest yet. There is little to be done but wait for Alphinaud to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess, I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wondered, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance, without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded, even now I would labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate, to deliver her from certain death, with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us, and that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Complete. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Under the moonlight, Alice seems ready to bid farewell to Doma. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Raglar's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise and Zenos about Zenos after everything we went through together. We owe her that. Do 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 do. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I need to exit out of here. Dun 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 dun. Tricky Peddler is expounding on the sublime qualities of sultry salt. Boom. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shoo! Oh, I can't fly. No, but I can run. Where it all started. Oh, do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Kaido, Alice, you're back. No Alpha Node? It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this had better be a joke. It's not a joke. Dun 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 dun. Look, I know what I saw, right? We all saw it, and here you are saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself, but while I might doubt the word of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Kaido's. He saw the Crown Prince through the Echo in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Zenos. Zenos is alive. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter. Zenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Thal's gilded halls. Whatever are you talking about? Thancred, what brings you to the Reach? Alphinaud had me lending a hand at the Salt Tree, keeping an eye on the rebuilding work, and so on, just until operations were up and running, and now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business? Ugh. As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave, but if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up at Bloodhow in the locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so it's not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nagao, you're in charge until I get back. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Boop, soup. Do 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 do. Okay. Fly, my chocobo, fly! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. This is it, gods. He better be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more of it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well then, we are presented with but one course of action, and we had best be sure we are not observed in the doing of it. Shall we begin? Oh my God, we're gonna check to see if he's still in there. Bum 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 bum.
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Uh-oh.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Whoa. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? Do do dun dun dun. Who was that guy? Dun 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 dun. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Oh. Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. Dun dun dun. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphinaud's theory of ascension possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying that Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body. It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Raubahn needs to hear about this. If you find anything else, send word to me at Raglar's Reach. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I'm surprised. With matters settling down in Doma, we were due another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Boom boom. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Uringer over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Y'shtola is on her way and should be here any Elise, Kaido, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Dun 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 dun. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. Doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Kaido, nay, Alphinaud had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extend to the question of his own safety, capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold in the shadowy web of the Paragons like as not. Dun 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 dun. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Complete. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Oh, cinematics. Oh. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear, the icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead and the rite beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan, every party behaving exactly as required. Dun, 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 dun. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of this star. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. What are you? Have you lost your mind? Da 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 da. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. Katana-wielding soldier. Dun 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 dun. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final blow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, he made a little flying robot. Whee! Where is he going? Under the moonlight. Achievement unlocked. Lunicycle. Noise. With thoughts of Alphinaud's plight weighing heavy on her mind, Alice might welcome some company, except... It's been an uneventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphinaud. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal, especially. I'll put the kettle on then. The table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yep. Time to watch some cinematics, guys. Interesting. So this Tsukuyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalog of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea. And I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on etherology. Greetings, could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Investigations. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhowl's gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned that the defacement of Xenos graves, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed that the act had been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamigan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not in fact risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was a fervent and a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian, and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphinaud and Geralmod? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risk. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft L-25. Yeah! LXXV. Deluxe. Master Alphinaud, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I seen naught from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I am afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such necessities. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefits of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scales of devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Report! We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor, no visible designation. Magitech, but who? All cannons, return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it, they knew exactly where to hit us. All hands brace for impact. Oh no! Uh-oh. Glad to have you back, Master Alphinaud. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather survivors and get out while we still can. Aye aye. Duty calls. Commence battle for Emissary of the Dawn. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum level, proceed. Whoa. Look, I'm Alphinaud. There we go. My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yes, you are very likely saved his life. The question of who would try to The prince. Dun 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 dun. They not come to parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Uh-oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Whoa. They have little mech thingies, confound it. Not here, not like this. Oh, they are little flying mechs. Oh, they got arms that are machine guns. Whoa. Oh, what? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies? Introductions can wait. You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphinaud. Let us finish this then. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Shooting. Here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do do. Nice. What the what? There we go. Go. Oh, weird. Ba-doop-a-doop. Oh, my thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, I did not think to meet an Erosian in a place, let alone a Scion. You know me, sir? Dun dun dun. I have some small history with your order. Dun dun dun. But I would speak of the present. Now, know your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard, and I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Da-da-da. Our names are not yours for the asking, and as for our purpose, let this be your answer. An Ascian mask, an Ascian mask. The face of our prey. An Ascian. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Dun 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 dun. Even should we manage to long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guards. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Dun 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 dun. Come. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh. This is intolerable, but as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphinaud now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garamond from the east, I could make my way there from Ala Mhigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm counting on coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Eloise, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. We should leave this to Thancred. Not you too. I understand your frustration, Eloise, but Kaido has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Fine, just promise you'll be careful. Dun 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 dun. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind, as I have bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happens to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Alenard vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Kaido. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphinaud to share. Emissary of the Dawn, complete. Dun, 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 dun. You have learned the emote Ponder. Elise is impatiently fussing with her link pearl. Oh, Kaido, if you come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Y'shtola is still investigating primals in the Far East, Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphinaud is still out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls, and all the while I'm just meant to sit around here waiting? It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Eorzean Alliance? Oh, thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference with the humbly requested presidents of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Having intelligence provided by the Ala Mhigan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos remains, they too suspect Ascian involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your orders, counsel, would be most welcome. Oh, of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us, by which I mean I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Yeah, of course I will. There you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Ala Mhigo. By your leave. Shmoo. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer. By standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred, what's going on, man? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear right, Real? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in, so he said he'd head back as quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Ala Mhigo quarter. Understood. Kaido and I will go. Let's go. We're bound for Ala Mhigo anyway, and there's sure to be the time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. Quest. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Sisterly Act accepted. Got a problem here. Oh, no. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Shoo. Stormblood. Oh, I'm still in Stormblood, I guess. I wonder at what point I start Shadowbringers. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And until then, stay awesome, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay golden, stay fresh. And remember, your little anime bro from the anime fam is always here to do whatever he wants in his clubhouse. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So, make sure to eat breakfast. Eat some cereal or something, bro. With some toast. Or make some bacon and eggs. Bacon, eggs, and toast. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.